with might. How I long for my lover's hands. How I long for my lover's hands. Eru, after Euripides. I am called the goddess Eru. I am mighty among gales, and they honor me by many names. Era, Erin, Everni. All those that live and see the light of sun, from the rocks of Bjaltani to Pool Navrina, are mine to rule. Such as worship my power in all humility, I exalt in honor. But those whose yoke is posed against me, I end in tragedy. There are those among the folk of this land, Hibernia, who blaspheme me, counting me vilest of the daughters of Europa. They will none of welcome banquets, or cade me la falcha, but honor Lady Liberty, a greedy, selfish, capitalist queen. They worship her continually, care not to slay their brothers, cast out children and mothers, and pray to the cult of vultures to line the pockets of this insatiable queen. Their calves fatten, and they feast alone. To those with empty bellies in need of shelter, they turn away and chant that this is not a land of plenty. And none can even see the sickness that afflicts them. I do not begrudge them such freedoms. Why should I? Ireland, unfree, shall never be at peace. But for their sins against me, I'll make them pay. I do not need to work to win my end. Much of the toil they do themselves. I sent a tiger to reward their piety, and their hearts filled and hardened with greed for this capitalism. They hoard more than they require, raise the rents up even higher. But it shall be revealed in time that when those you subjugate have no more coin left to pay, there is no one left to feed your greedy appetite. My disciples' eyes will open and see in my benevolence there is enough to support all in my land and more besides. Wretched and pitiful the industrialists' downfall will be, but be destroyed they must. The fires of empires will burn, and a wave of plenty will wash over those who live with me in harmony. But look, here are those people of Ireland now. Little do they know the power they have to change their fate, that they share a common enemy and riches of the heart, and that they can achieve more together than they ever will apart. My lover's hands chop up wood to burn, wood to burn, wood to burn. Oh, watching him makes my body yearn. How I long for my lover's hands. How I long for my lover's hands. Shower. I will shower you, he said. As plague raged outside the door, warm rain fell. Steam rose, pools formed. Unzip, unbutton and unburden. Slip off. Revealing freckles, dimples and ripples, I'd rather stay covered. Warm water embraces us both. Hands lather silky foam dripping on glistening tiles. Massaging milky skin. Scent of lavender and mint. Relaxed and alert. Gentle pours of love onto my body from travel-size containers. Caressing, reaching every pore. Gliding fingers over every curve I used to hate, like a sculptor revealing a masterpiece out of fleshy clay. Washing off the day and past stories, gliding hands gently over suds he whispers, I'll take care of you. Lifting a veil of towels, revealing something bright and new, a ritual, a baptism, a welcome. I open my eyes and step into the future I chose, and a clean start. My lover's hands gather lavender for my hair, for my hair. His fingers leave it so gentle there. Oh, I long for my lover's hands. Oh, I long for my lover's hands. Strawberry blonde. My hair remembers being torn by plastic teeth, ripping red strands by the root. It remembers pain is beauty and beauty is pain. It was virgin then, untouched by chemicals or box dyes or henna from Asian markets with its exotic smells, saying dying is lying. I swore my hair would go white with grace and I would never cheat the hands of time. I had never met a white-haired woman who wasn't strong, mysterious, kind. My hair roared for attention every morning and throughout the day, reminding my eyes and face and work that it was there. Unruly locks falling down, refusing to be bound. A master escapist of plaits and ponytails. It took hours of my mother's time. Washing, teasing, brushing, drying, crying. And it was warned never to go to bed wet. Lying in my godmother's house with clean sheets and freshly dried hair, afraid dampness would seep into the pillow, spread into my lungs and make me sick, that my scarlet crown would stop me from waking up. And it remembers carrot top and ginge and looking like a bright Irish Colleen. Packets of hint of a tint from the pharmacy. It remembers torturous curling wands and straightening irons, willing it to be something it was not. Clumps clogging the shower and being cut entirely off, making my mother grieve. It remembers the first time fingers ran through it gently, holding my face like a gift and being pulled in bed by men who watched videos that told them I would like it, but who didn't like it when I did it back. Flowing on a school floor, my little students creeping over, tiny hands trying to play makeover, to share that bond of girlhood, primitive monkey grooming. It remembers its first white strand, caught in the autumn sun in the rear view mirror, and the panic of pulling it out and seeing the truth of my time left here in my hand. And it was forgotten for weeks when my heart broke. The matted knots told the world the turmoil I was in, the sudden split ends going separate ways. It sees itself shimmering bronze in the photo of my grandmother outside her old house, and in the strands of my brother's beard and the curl of my niece's hair. A legacy in locks and strands of DNA, genes expressed in me. My lover's hands hold mine in his, mine in his, mine in his. His grip's as strong as an animal snare. Oh, I'm caught in my lover's hands. How I'm caught in my lover's hands. Why I don't wear high heels. When I stood tall and capable in stilettos, impeccably dressed for work, you said, "Who are you trying to impress?" In 6 words, you knocked what took me years to build. I wore them anyway. They didn't feel the same. I walked head down, heart further. The shoes, another chain, another nail in the coffin. I put them at the back of the wardrobe. I never wore them again. And I have seen his fists sometimes, and his fists are speckled red, because red is the color of love, he said. So kiss my ladybird fists, sweet love, kiss, kiss my ladybird fists. How to heal a broken heart. Step 1, cry. Cry hard. Cry until it hurts. Tear your throat crying. Hyperventilate out silent tears. Cry on the phone to your friends and in the sitting room, dissecting every detail over wine. Your friends tell you it's for the best. Grief catches you unawares in the most mundane of memories. His shirt in your pajama drawer. The scent he used to wear. 2, take all of your stuff out of his house. He disappears, avoiding the discomfort. Cardboard boxes are funeral caskets for your memories. Make agonizing decisions over who keeps the mugs you bought on the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The house looks bare as you drive away. His mother sobs and waves from the driveway. 3, drink. Drink a lot. The only way you can sleep is if you pass out, so pick it up on your way home from work. Your brave face caked in makeup hides the heartbreak. You wear waterproof mascara now. The nights are long, and every single second is a battle not to text him. So drink. 4, keep busy. Even better, work 7 days a week. If you're not good enough for that prick, you're at least going to save up enough money to get a promotion so you can move out of your parents' house. 5, stop. I said stop checking his social media. You're sure you've narrowed his next girlfriend down to 2 or 3 women? There was that one who was always up in his Instagram, and those likes were never innocent. You're sure she slid into his DMs faster than a Deliveroo Domino's, and how the fuck does she have such good eyebrows? That bitch must never eat. She is so fucking skinny. Step 6. Stop eating. You and Instagram bitch are now in a one-sided psychological battle which has inspired you to become your best self. You no longer eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's the only plus in all of this. It's the heartbreak diet. All your old clothes fit. You are sexy. You are slinky. You are euphoric. 7. Go out. Go out. Dress up like you haven't dressed up in years. 3 guys asked you on a date this week, and this would be a great night to bump into him. You fantasize the scenario of you bumping into him. Your perfumed curls. As you bounce away, you sashay slowly in stilettos. Oh, and your ass looks fab. You do not run into him in Tesco in your gym gear with no makeup on and say, "Hi, how are you?" and drop a packet of cheese. Step 8. The best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. But you're still trying to get over it because it is the worst sex you have ever had. Is that how people are doing it now? You've been out of the game for far too long. 9. Go to things you've always wanted to. Go to places he never would have gone to. Meet people who inspire you, who know you, the new, fully formed, happy version of you. Step 10. Drive with the windows down on a summer's day, breathing in sea salt, singing Lana Del Rey. My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola, my eyes are wide like cherry pies. Your coconut scented sun cream glistening in the sun. Your heart is healed. Well fucking done. I have one last one for you guys. This is called Beautiful Disasters. It's Saturday. My girl and I have tickets to a show, paid for them on a bus, on a phone with a battery that's about to go, with a debit card from an account that's in the red and pretty low, because this week between us, we went down for dinner 3 or 4 times and bought more cheap dresses online. But tonight, we're going out and we're both feeling fine. We're all hair and perfume, legs shaved and displayed, shoes we can't walk in. On the bus we get wine in, red, sweet and cheap. We swap eyeliner and with brushes we trace dusty eyeshadows and liners on each other's face. Have you seen her cheekbones? She is fucking divine. I remember one time she was in my house crying, but she still looked like something you'd hang on a wall. And together, we always have a ball. You see, she to me is like a sister. And tonight, we are looking for trouble, mister. Embrace in 20s selfies and Snapchats, because this is the best and we want you to know it because we're feeling blessed. It's awesome what we have, what we've been through. And the promise of this night with us two, and we're missing a few. Life, emigration and babies have torn us apart. But right now we dance off the bus, it's not holding us back. In the bar we pool paper, notes and copper. A beautiful waiter delivers a bottle. And we both know we'll drink it way too fast. On the way to the bathroom, I almost fall on my ass, but she holds me up in arms that love, that have seen my best and more often my worst. And we talk, and we chat, and we remember way back when we first met, and she was a child and me not much older, and she was way bolder and streetwise, and she knew how to handle boys, and I fancied myself as dark and mysterious, but she always knew me much better than this. And we played, improvising all day, contacting, laughing, dancing, and these two life experiences that couldn't be more at odds, so marked with difference, melded and welded into one. We both bounded on buses and planes and trains to perform the next thing, and we were goddesses of a theatre scene and living the dream. Scaldy hostels, cheap hotels, sharing beds, fixing costumes, doing hair, shouting loud, which we still do, because we have a lot to say, and making ourselves heard will never go away. In fact, we're proud. More rummaging in pockets and handbags. Mine is full of paper, notebooks and receipts. Hers has makeup in there that she hasn't seen for weeks. Mysterious pills, a clean thong and some beats. A stain from that bottle that exploded, that also covered her sheets at home. And we're headed for food. Vegetarian nourishment. Her phone is smashed up for the 5th time this month and she still won't buy insurance. Over hummus and bread, she's telling me stories. The kind of things you talk about when you're in your 30s. The doctors, her body, that lump in her breast that won't go away. The boys that she's laid, what makes her afraid. And I dole out advice, not that she needs it, and we share feelings. We drink coffee because the wine is making us dozy, and off into the lights of the city we go. A man tells us we're pretty and we're like, yeah, we know. Sleazy men are a regular occurrence. But with the alcohol, we're full of balls, we're full of confidence. Right now, we don't worry about men or homes or that we can't afford mortgages. We'll build a yurt and live in a commune anyway. All we need is coffee, Netflix, and high-speed Wi-Fi. We're sick of trying to save money by staying in all the time. The show's about to start and we're running late. The battery on our phones predictably has run out and our tickets have vanished, disappeared with the screen without a trace. So now it's a mission of cables and finding a charger and man buns in bars with tattoos. And I can't tell if he's her type or mine, but our eyelashes are flying, going 90, asking, would you mind? God help that man, because there's fun in our eyes and he wants to be a part of it. He takes the phone gleefully, and what do I get if I charge it? We're not in the mood for this casually sexist remark and exchange a knowing nod. But we smile politely, behave as if he might have a chance, and are handed something in shot glasses that makes both of us gag, and we drink it quick. And soon we're dancing hip to hip, and we are sexy without even meaning it. And we took lessons in this, so we are masters in sync. With eyes and arms and everyone is staring, we grabbed the phone declaring, we are the most beautiful disasters. We're already plastered. It's getting late, you know. And we probably won't make it to the show. But off to the side, she's with a guy, and she has me in her eye. And she says, that's my bud. And she loves me more than any man ever could. And I smile, and I shrug, because that is the truth, my love. Thank you very much. Yeah!